have an email of interest.
Is it of interest? Okay. Well,
We interrupt this program.
oh, that's the wrong one.
For an email of interest.
Sure, we could do that.
Yeah.
Email of interest.
I got this late last night. It says, Dear Gina, I'm writing to thank you and Carrie and Bill for this morning. I've been listening to you all for the last 15 years when my husband, then boyfriend, introduced me to your show. You've all become my comfort. I usually podcast the show a day behind and reach for it often when I'm stressed, nervous, happy, or just to feel safe. This morning, I was absolutely distraught over the outcome of the election. I wasn't sure how I was going to teach. I'm a math professor at a small community college in Wyoming. I streamed your show live this morning and found the comfort and stability I needed to start my day. You all were honest about how you were feeling, but also helped to bring comedy and distraction from everything. Your laughter helped me see I could show up for my people today. Anyway, I've always wanted to write a thank you for everything you all do and what you stand for. I'm sure today was particularly difficult to face and show up for your listeners, so thank you. We needed you with us. Here's to continuing to show up, fighting the good fight. Thank you again. Stay care, Sarah.
Sarah.
And Sarah, I read your letter last night before I went to bed, and your letter made me feel better about the day. It also reminded me, and I wanted to tell you two, I was reading a lot of texts yesterday, and I saw a couple that were kind of in the same vein of like, not only am I sad about the election, but I have to figure out how to get up and go to work. Mm-hmm. And I told Bill yesterday morning, I don't know if I can do this today. That's how I was feeling yesterday. And Bill made me laugh on the way to work. He's like, should we just drive to California?
Hang a left.
So I was feeling that way. But I saw a lot of texts from people yesterday who were saying, not only am I sad about the election, but I work with a lot of MAGA people. And
boy.
So not only am I dealing with this, but I'm going to have to go to work and face all of them.
And they're all such gracious winners, you know.
And I just wanted to thank you two because I realize how lucky I am that no matter how bad I was feeling yesterday and not wanting to come to work just because I was upset, knowing that we are all supportive in this room and knowing that I get to spend my day with people that I agree with. I realize that not everybody has that, and I don't take it for granted.
Yeah, you work with people you don't agree with. It toughens you up. I mean, you know, you're not just all wimpy all the time. Yeah, I'm glad that person felt that way. But doing that for that person who wrote the email, I hope, Sarah, that you realize that it also took away some time I needed to book my trip to Iceland, my one-way ticket to Iceland. The weather in Reykjavik is better than it is here. It's 45 degrees and it's drizzly, but it's still warmer. And
speaking about showing up for people, though, I was talking to Muhammad last night. My son, not the prophet. Maybe some of you are talking to the prophet.
Although you should talk to the prophet a little more often, I think.
Maybe.
And he was so cute. He came home from school and he's like, man, all the girls at school were so upset and worried today. And it's important, especially for young men, I think, to be there for their friends and girls at school. And I told him, and he understands, but I said, if your other friends need help, you know, understanding why this is so upsetting for girls in particular. Mm-hmm. I said, picture if on the ballot this time for boys, here's what is going to become a national law. All boys, the minute they hit puberty, have a vasectomy. You have to have a vasectomy. It's not your choice.
Wait, this is the law? Is that what I missed something?
You have to have a vasectomy, and it can only be reversed when the government decides that it is okay for you to have children. It would be. I don't think men think about.
No, they don't.
That's part of it.
That's most of the problem is the lack of empathy.
I've never thought about it until just now, as a matter of fact.
But I am so heartened by my son and his friends at school who are all like, oh, we feel bad for girls in particular right now. So I appreciate.
I got home and my son went, "Ha! Told ya!" I'm not kidding. Told ya. I said, "Son, I don't want to talk with you about this. We don't need to. You know I love you. Well, I know, and you love me. Yeah, I do. Let's not talk about this." Oh, okay.
You can keep this up, or there's the door.
He likes to provoke.
Gee, I wonder where he gets that.
It's sort of in a different way.
Yeah.
Kind of a different way.
But I guess I just want to say to Sarah and everybody else, as much as it was nice to hear a thank you that we were here for you, you are here for us too. This is a two-way street, and we appreciate you for sticking with us.
Yeah, and we would also like if you would spend money on our advertisers. Then I can afford to go to Iceland. I can do the show from there. I wonder what the time difference is.
Email of interest.